So this morning I'm going to talk about turning your back on God. Hey, I don't want to do that. But seriously, or speaking to the point. I don't want to be too serious, but speaking to the point, um, just going to, okay. So in the stories that we've heard, the Christians, there they were in the Garden of Eden, and things happened that, oh my God, um, and so we take it, or there's lots of there's a reflection over the many eons and so on, of well, it's like the connection between the Almighty, intimate, close, friendly, happy connection there, somehow got um, this and that, and so the bottom line is that the terms of Jesus, well, people are lost. They're lost. They're lost. So um, I'm gonna let's say that there's some truth in that. Let's say that at some point, let's say there actually really was a real connection, a nice connection. Things were going well. Everything was good, and then boop, something happened. And so, if that's the case, if that is actually something really did happen there, and that is the case, then we would involve kind of having been forced by the Almighty to be distant from the Almighty, or it would also involve you, having, or you and your ancestors that go back to that time, and from that time forward, being caught up in a process of um, turning away, or being disconnected, or not. So let's talk about some of the ways. Of course, you're gonna people say, "Oh, I would never do that. I mean, I don't do that." What are you talking about? Well, let's look at it. Let's look at how we, I can't exempt myself from, uh, or you, or all of us, turn our backs on the Almighty. Well, okay, so the first thing is um, a question of discretion. Let's say, or your ability to choose. Say man is free to choose, okay, but so your ability to choose things. So when you get up in the morning, um, lots of different things can happen. And we'll start from that point. You're basically unconscious. You don't hardly know. Sometimes you wake up, you don't know where you are, and let's face it, I mean, you're aware, so that awareness, that's you. You think, I'm aware. And you identify that with being you. That's good. I mean, what? So there you are, and you have either you're mechanistic, or you've reached a point of mechanism where you don't really have a choice. So you get up, oh my God, it's time to go. You're very passive about everything. And coffee, wash my, whatever. You got to do this and this, and I got to go to work, and then I've got to do this and this and this, and at some point you're confronted with choices. Well, I think I'll wear this shirt and not that shirt. So you make choices. Okay. And you go through the day and you get tired, and, and you go back to sleep again. There it is. So what? And what? So if you don't have any discretion, you probably will have already turned this off. But if you have discretion, you have the ability to make choices. You may have hesitated, and so you may still be with me. So in that case, let's talk about how, you make choices, and how those choices unwittingly are turning yourself in the wrong direction. Um, some of them may be ancestral. I mean, we're not going to blame. There's no blame involved. We're just talking about reality. Okay. So you get up in the morning, and the first thing that happens is um, you have a choice there, and that choice is: am I the me, or whoever I find myself being, or however my set of feelings and everything else is going to get up and just because I know from experience that processes will take place. I'll have my coffee or whatever, or I won't have my coffee, and it'll kind of change my consciousness to some degree. I'll be in a different place, in a few minutes once I wash my face, or whatever it is. Or you may wake, I mean, we don't want to go too far with all this stuff, but you may wake up all bright and shiny and just ready to go. Life is good. You're going to do this today and that today, and it's all set up for you. In your system, and off you go. See, you know, there's, that could happen. So, the question is the choice. So you could choose, for instance, to not to wait, to submit. It's called submitting. You could submit to the flow, the reality of things. You could wait and see. You could wait a little bit, not a long time. Always want to remember when I'm talking about things. The thing is, don't it's just obviously, but don't go to extremes. Don't wait and wait and wait, or don't not wait and not wait and not wait. Just in the middle somewhere. Kind of a mellow, dare I use the word, kind of a laissez-faire sort of approach. Let's see what happens. So you could wait to see if that you that woke up, if that's going to be the you that gets up, or you could just wait until you are, God forbid, I mean, could this actually happen, move to get up, or if you find yourself, you're aware, and you see at some point, I am being moved to get up, I'm getting up. Something, whatever that is, something is actually getting up. And look, I'm doing things, so that's kind of the observer kind of thing people talk about. You can try that, it's very interesting. If we, we have a lot of different words for something we can't really conceive of, the being, the whatever floats or whatever runs our program. And, some insecure people like to think they run their program. I am the master of my own shit, I tell you. Yeah, but you're out in the ocean, Bob, and you're not the master of the waves, and don't the waves actually run your ship? I mean, aren't you beholden to them? So give yourself a break. Because, let's just say it, being the one who is in control and making choices are two different things. Because you can make choices, of course, obviously, use your common sense doesn't mean you're in control. It means that you can possibly, when confronted with things, make a choice. Alright, so if you submit in the morning and you see yourself get up, that's a whole different consciousness, actually. I think you'll find. I don't want to be a spoiler about things, but you can try that. Try it and see. Be open-minded. Explore your own your own world, and don't do too much of it. Just do some, okay? Just a moderate amount. Just don't become an oddball. Okay? Just be a regular person. Okay? We're all ordinary, but we have our own nature. There's a you in there somewhere, or very strongly there, whatever. They're different, So you get up in the morning. So then, the thing is, wow, when you get up, there's an atmosphere. There's an atmosphere in your house, on the street where you are, in your big mansion, there's an atmosphere there. Where does that atmosphere come from? Well, everything that exists has to be created. Hmm? You can be materialistic about it if you want to. You say, well, those atoms over here and those. But actually, they've done scientific research, and they find that all that stuff where they try to explain your consciousness and how you feel and everything, it doesn't check out on the instruments. There's no big thing going on in your brain about it. So there's an atmosphere. I'm not gonna split hairs. There's an atmosphere there, and where does that come from? Hmm? And so let's say it's a good atmosphere. Well, be grateful. You know, thank you, thank you. And you don't have to be going around doing a lot of this, but just in a simple, ordinary way, you can within yourself you can be grateful. This is nice. I like this. And let's say it's raining hailstones. Well, no, we want to go there, but I mean, whatever it is, it's something new, it's something different. The sun is up. Um, you know, there's energy. You have energy. Wow, that's cool, isn't it? You have energy. I mean, things work. Things work in your life. Lots of things work. And and let's say you're happy enough. Life is. It's not that it's anyway. So those are the first ways of turning your back on things, or possibly you may be, because you have ideas, you have concepts, you have notions. Now, let's say that today you're not going to some job, you're not having to work at something, which is nice. We'd like to. This is a more difficult day, or it's more challenging because if you don't have something you're compelled, you have to do in that material world, then there are other worlds that are confronting you because that one is not obtruding, it's not taking over, or it's not the main focus. Got to get to the plane by blah blah. That's the main focus. It's it's what you don't know what. You can try to find material work all around you, and I'm sure you can. Oh, I got to fix this, and now I've got all these things I have to do. I don't know where to start. You can do that, but let's not be silly. Let's say you're basically have common sense where you're free to make your choices, and free to kind of be aware. Okay, so if you're aware, okay, I'm gonna have to break this for a minute.